Here we are in Oakley Spring, just over the road from the training centre. That used to be a fire station. And on the left we've just passed the Burn. They do nice meals and nice drinks. This is about Hitton, so I began along there. Chav car done up there, lowered, lovely. The 35 to Shields. And a couple of other cars. Thing is, with these bloody lights though, you've got to wait ages for them to change. But that's the way it is. We'll be taking a trip in the daylight through Hetton-Le-Hole, as requested by the people who are not from Hetton-Le-Hole, and we're off. Turning right here, driving along Hetton Road. As I say, we've had lots of snow. You'd think it was Antarctic, but never mind. It is the northeast of England, of course. We get the shittest weather wherever you go. And we're soon entering Hetton-Le-Hole. This is Hetton-Le-Hole coming up now. Sign on the left. The best place in the northeast of England. There we go. We're in Hetton-Le-Hole. On the left here, it looks like a park, but it used to be loads of houses till they chopped them down. They're going to be making big new modification houses type thing. You know, all them like the big Barrett Home and companies like that. Aye, for all the posh people to live. Here we go, up Horton Road. There's a work van full of lads off to work, of course. 3 tons on the left. Canny pub. And that proved on the Hetton page. There's the local PC plot on the Hetton page to the most popular pub to drink in Hetton-Le-Hole amongst the locals. On the right here we've got Hetton Park, in daylight and covered in snow. Kids sledding down, gotta watch out they didn't break out though. Gotta be careful on that snow. Someone walking the dogs, it's got its lead to caught round its leg. Another van, couple of cars. Speed camera sign, where there's never speed cameras along here. Never. Right, on the right here you've got Hetton Cemetery, God's waiting area, and I'm going to turn left and go up Regent Street till I's News and Booze, and come down with Roy on corner here. That's alright. New estates to the right, and on the left we've got Regent Street, and on the right we've got Regent Street, because it is Regent Street. That's where people live, people. I'll flash him round, because I'm nice. Thank you very much, mate. Right, now we're going up Church Road. He's turned into Regent Street. He must live there, or he's having a little drive about like myself. Here we go up Church Road, all the way up to Appleton. Speed humps ahead, because apparently people used to drive like bloody idiots. Aye, this is like the traditional town of Hetton-Le-Hole. This is where people live. They live in houses, things like that. Bus stop on the left, speed hump. And on the left here, they used to have a church, but they decided to knock it down. See, religion is fading. Fading fast, I don't know. Play park on the left here, covered in graffiti, lovely jubbly. Another speed hump. Aye, wait, the reason they've got all these speed humps and pedestrian, like, widening of the path, that's because of the primary school along here. On the left here you've got Appleton Cricket Club and Appleton Cricket Club House where you can have a drink. There's Appleton Primary, went there when I was a lad. As you can see in the distance, looks like bloody Teletubby land, all the windmills, things like that. Spinning, the boards are flying, and them windmills look absolutely bloody huge, because they are. Apparently there's a couple of tramps living in them at one point, but bad now. On the right here there used to be loads of houses till they knocked them down. There you got Appleton Estate along here. And there's loads of... don't know what that was. Looked like rocks, but I think it was just dirty snow. Here we go. Up the other side of Appleton. Cars parked on the road, can't get bloody moved for them. All the snow in the middle, where the houses used to be. Norman Hall. They'll sort your car out for you. Canny lad. There's his van, just past it. There's a quarry on the left. If you like quarries, that's the place to be. Now at High Downs. Loads of old people here. Off to the shop. Wants to buy a bottle of sherry or something, get it in for the night. And Bald's Golden Chippy round the corner. In the distance there you can see the Downs and Hetton Carpet Mill. All that used to be houses till they cut it down. The council obviously doesn't want people living anywhere. I don't know where they stick them. They're in the ground? I don't know. Here we're coming. Lovely views ahead, because this is Hetton-Le-Hole and it's a top quality area to live in. Posh estate to the right there. Lovely jubbly. Safety gap. Intersection and Regent Street. Like I said, the snow's kept on falling, but it's getting quite warm today, 4 degrees, which is weather enough to wear a t-shirt in Hitton. T-shirt and jogging pants or shorts or something like that. We're not frightened of the cold weather. Not like the southern fairies anyway. Right. Now we're coming along to Market Street. Driving along, keeping a nice pace. Lovely jubbly. See windmills there again. Take out the viewpoint, but I think they look alright. Hitton Carpet Mill on the right here. Couple of there used to be pubs on the left. You've got the Shepherd's, it's the only remaining pub in Market Street. Old people's home there. And Pacino's. Lovely. They do a nice wrap and things like that. You've got George's Dry Cleaners, Blue Sky Letting, couple of Chinese's, Market Street Chippy, Lifestyle, which is a convenience store. You got the buy and sell shop there, new and used goods, Hetton Cantonese takeaway, McKinney if you want an Indian, Max Muscle if you want a torn out. And here we come down Caroline Street, where you can see the way the cars are parked doesn't give you enough room to get through, so I best let this guy get through because he's got a bigger car than mine. Didn't say thanks a lot. Another bus stop. Because you have to have a bus stop every 20 foot for the old people. Get around the car, there we go. And now we're heading into Hetton Town Centre on a Saturday afternoon. Let's see what it's like. Driving along. Lovely jubbly. Right, Merchants on the right there. Used to be a pub, the Crown, which is sadly closed down. Little Lullabies. The Boxing Club. Couple of butchers, funerals, things like that. Briggsy's, which is closed down. Everything's pretty closing down. We've got Bartley's Bank. And look at this. Hetton, there is a bloody dodo. Anyone wants to go to Herons or the post office or Whitfield because they're closed. You might go to Greg's though. Just go on the crossing and Nisa on the right here. Let him out. That'll be canny. And he stuck his thumb up. Proper gentleman. You got Davenport's on the left here. I think that's the longest serving fruit and flower shop in Hetton-Le-Hole. Copeland's. Someone's bought some pasties, lovely jubbly. Enjoy them, me Marat. The 29p card shop, renowned. Wild at Heart Flusts, Coral, Ladbrokes, Deep Blue. The Brews, which shut down. You got Zag on the right here. You got Tonks, which is another funeral agent. Here we coming, as if we've just been to Delhi's for some nice fish and chips. Out here you got the Colliery and Tea Medley, just next to it. Going to the road while I can. Right. Now we're driving down Station Bank with the Hitton Service Centre on the right here, created before electricals even existed. We're going now with the back here, the Riviera of Hetton-Le-Hole. Ian and Richie on the left there with the lorries that were blocking the road last night. And here is the social, Hitton Social Club. Norman Hall, closed because he's probably in the club. You got Studio S here, where they like to tan. Bit of a build up of traffic because someone's stopped in the middle of the bloody road. Let this car out because our bus is going to be waiting ages. That's the X1, going all the way to Newcastle. On the left here you got the deli. You got Fenton's, the news agents, a chiropody clinic, and here's the sign that looks like the Spectacles, which is two roundabouts together, saying that a lorry of up to 18 tonne can use the road to Merton. Here's the 4-lane end, the first roundabout. You got the barber shop just past on the left and Safari Travel, Hetton Lion School on the right, and the new inn straight ahead. along we go. Weight limit 18 tonnes, that's the weight to moat. You've got Hetton Lined Industrial Estate along there as well. Now we're heading up to near the end of Hetton-Le-Hole. On the left here you've got another bloody care home, another barber's shop, and then you've got the Hetton Lions Tavern, which is being opened on Thursday. And just past here you've got the Lions Cricket Club, and there's Hetton-Le-Hole. Steppy's coaches coming out there. Hello, hello. And then we go to the Posh estate, which is Pearson's. Pearson's is renowned for nice houses, big cars, and there's a lot of houses. So he must have made a bloody fortune in it. There's snow everywhere, see it hasn't been cleared properly. Just coming out right on the right. See the road hasn't been ploughed properly because the council didn't really care. Europe caravan, must be renting it, something like that. Looks like a one-way road now, this is normally two ways. Send out the kid to clear the snow for them because they can't be bothered themselves. And this is just a quick tour through Pearson's estate. Look at that Porsche on the drive, Audis, more Audis than shake a bloody stick at. Oh, Van here letting us through, very nice. Thank you very much, mate. He was the one blocking the road. Coming left here. Clear it again. And now here we are coming back to the 4-lane ends. Not to be mixed up with the 4-lane ends in near Newcastle. New in on the left here. Canny for a drink on a weekend. Any night really. Our there Temple vehicle here. That used to be a petrol station. How I'm indicating that. And they were driving along at the notorious black spot for speed camera vans, next to Hetton Lions School. If you're driving along, be careful, because just on the right as we're passing here, they've put a speed camera van. Lovely to get all the money off the punters that have got no money to begin with. All for the police's bloody party. They were driving along as if comprehensive school, or maybe Durham, or maybe Newcastle, or maybe the Metro Centre, or anywhere you want. Holidaying on the right there, that's another Posh Pearson's estate. You got the Fox and Hounds here, have a couple of drinks, in the cottage shop. The cottage shop on the right here is probably the most popular shop next to the school, because it's the only bloody one. He were driving along, and this is the back end of the park, going up to Chinatown. Chinatown is not full of Chinese people that I expect, but it is full of bungalows. Every bloody where's a bungalow. So on the left you've got the big green grounds of Hitton School, now whiter than it because of the snow. Went there when I was a lad. And down there you turn if you were driving into the school. But I'm going to make a U-turn and going back through it. There's Chinatown up there. And here we go to the town centre. More speed camera signs, which in this area is relevant. We want to grab your money because you're gone too fast, so slow the hell down. For sale signs everywhere because people seem to want to move. I don't know why, because Hitton is a tropical paradise with a winter twist. Absolutely bloody fantastic. The green fence to stop all the ruffians getting in and playing on the grass. I don't know why they put it there though, because you can get in at the path up the top there. Makes no bloody sense to me. Well, that's education for you. Couple of old people watching the snow. Be careful, lasses. On the right there you'll be going up Moseley, but we were turning left to go into Hetton-Le-Hole. Uppercut, that used to be a hairdresser's as well, but it's not there. You've got the Beck here, and you've got that, it used to be an old school on the left, and there's a garage. Here we go, over the back way, bridge over water, lovely jubbly. Van here, on a blind bend, making it very easy to get round. I don't know why, but here we have Sunderland AFC reverse football pitch. The lasses play there, Sunderland young'uns play there, and here you got on the right the council offices. The old council offices, I must say, because it's now for sale. Here's the traffic lights to let the buses out and all the cars from the interchange. Yes, Hetton-Le-Hole, even though it's tiny, has an interchange. Well, tiny saying that, it's got over 12,000 people, approaching 13. So here we go. Here we've got the Aquatic Centre, which is like Benidorm in Hetton-Le-Hole. Driving around the interchange because we're posh, and there guns into neat. Turn left, and you can see the Aquatic Centre on the left. Not really aquatic baths because we didn't keep fish there, but that's alright, it's full of water. Down here, you got the Hetton Centre, and look at that, lovely jubbly. That is the bath's entrance, that's fantastic. Driving down here, that's the entrance to Hetton Park. Bloke jogging, rather you than me, mate. And here we've got the Hetton Centre with the Bob Paisley bar. I think it's got library and things like that because the library used to be where the boxing club is. That's alright. It's part of Sunderland. We pay our bloody taxes for the thing. £10 extra than the rest of the North East. They're gone and sledding. Watch yourselves. There's a man walking on the road because you can't walk on the paths because they're covered in snow. You can't get that way, it's knee entry. One way only. So you've got to get back through this way. There's Nisa. You'd think they'd opened something else, but no, we've got a Nisa there. Used to be a Summerfield, used to be a Quick Save. But it's all different now. There's a bus, the 35 way to get to North Shields, and another bus. So now this place keeps open because there's only about 3 people at any one time in it, but that's alright. We'll turn left here while they're on green and get back into Hetton Centre. Couple of big cars there, and they're on green as well. Will it let us through? I don't know. I will. Up we go. Regent Street. Past Colin and Ladbrokes. You got a computer shop, a couple of things like that. You got the Vic on the left here. I'm getting mixed up there. The Vic is, I suppose, opposition to the big club. Wonder what's like gone into the big club today. Should we have a little look? Let's get on then. Wow, look at the size of that dog. Wouldn't like that with his face. Here we go. Into the big club car park. This place is the only place open 365 days of the year. And it's all in its bloody basking in its glory with one car here. Everyone else will be sitting watching the telly. If there's a match on, they'll be watching that. If they're having a tab, that's alright. Couple of people having a tab outside, that's alright. You got the bowling green just past on the left, and then you got the bent down church just over top of there. Here we've got, looks rustic. You could say rustic. I like it. An Italian villa on the left there. Lovely house that's not used anymore. And now we're going around to come out the other side of the big club. Memorial hour there for the heroes of the war. Here you got pulling barns on the right here. Looking for the traffic, it's alright again. The Prince of Wales Public House. Looks like a pint, it'll do, for £2.15, which is not bad. Because you wasn't getting any faster, I wasn't any closer, I would have won. Never mind, sorry. Here we're coming, another funeral directors, because you can't get enough. And I suppose people are always going to die at one point, like, but never mind. The Crown, which is just shut out. And this is a better view of Murchie's. Right, used to be the Caroline's pub. That car driving along there, don't know where he's going, slow as hell, must be lost, daft sod. And that is Hetton-Le-Hole. Lovely jubbly. That'll be canny, then ours. Then ours and ours and ours. That'll be canny, then ours. Waiting to get the money out, then ours. Couple of things here, then ours. But there it is, then ours. We're done. And that's it. Hetton-Le-Hole. Thank you for watching. And thank you for seeing Hetton in its light. Not at night, because I couldn't record it at night because I was at work. But that's alright, because it's winter time. It's always dark on the night. Of course, because the sun's lower in the sky, and I'm starting to rabbit on now about absolute bollocks. Right, thanks a lot, lads and lasses. Enjoy, and keep well. Oh, aye, and come onto the page on Facebook, where you're from Hetton, and join that as well. Warm welcome for you, as always. Adios, goodbye, arrivederci, au revoir. Thank you very much.